Hi there, I am here for you with a wonderful book, Zen, The Art of Simple Living. I want to share this book with everyone in the world to let everyone know that how simple it is to lead life only if we do subtle changes in our life. And also, it is very important for each one of us to access our own beautiful self. But then, where is that own beautiful self? Is it there in some garden? Is it there in the clouds? Is it there in some mountains? Where is it? Is it there in the chirping of the birds? Is it there in the beautiful sky or a stream? Where is it? This book is meant for people who are willing to give themselves a little bit of air and to create a little bit of space in their life. What is the reason for creation of space? The reason for creation of space is that in the absence of space, your life has nothing. Your life is filled. It's filled with what? It is filled with thoughts. It is filled with things. It is filled with everything that is not related to your own self. When I say self, it is that part of you which seeks happiness, which seeks peace, which seeks beauty, which seeks love, which seeks silence. To access this space, there has to be some way out, and this is the way which I have felt and I want to share with you. Let's see some steps which I want you to take that will help you to lead a beautiful Zenful life. The first one is make time for emptiness. You know what is the most difficult thing? The most difficult thing is to do nothing. And each one of us is struggling for doing nothing. If I tell you, go to the sky and get the moon for me, you might actually set on to get the moon. But if I tell you, sit down with me for an hour, you might run away, you might rush for things, you might be called onto things, isn't it? Thus, making some time through the day for doing nothing is more important for everyone. If I can explain you the beauty of emptiness, I can just ask you to look at the sky. It might look it has clouds, but it is really empty. And that is the reason it is so peaceful to look at the sky. Create some space in your life. Create some time in your life where there is no thoughts. When I stop speaking, see the gap between the thoughts. That is emptiness. Emptiness is nothing but the absence of thoughts, the absence of the voice that continuously speaks inside us. Can I take you to some empty moments in your life? Think about a moment when you met somebody who has stolen your heart. Might be That is an empty space where you are not taken over by your thoughts, but you are just taken over by the emptiness, the beauty of the moment. Take 1 minute of the day to say that this 1 minute I will do nothing. There are many ways to create emptiness. One of them is sky watching. Another is making a cup of tea. Just thoughtless. Sit down and make a beautiful cup of tea. Find emptiness in your life. The next one is my favorite. Savor the morning air. There is nothing as beautiful as a morning. Do you ever think that why did the Creator created a day and a night? In the day, why there is morning, there is noon, there is afternoon, and then there is evening, and then there is night. It could have been the same background throughout the whole time. The Creator could have thought, let me make it the same background, whether it is night or morning or day, if you're getting what I'm trying to say. If you see throughout the day, the color of the sky changes. It is different in the morning, it's different in the afternoon, it's different in evening. And the Creator, like a painter, has beautifully created the world, as if a painter is painting the morning, and while painting, he has reached the afternoon. And then he paints further and reaches the beautiful evening. And then he paints further and reaches the beautiful stars of the sky. Just see how the painter is painting. In the morning, when we start the day, the world is completely empty. People are sleeping, thoughts are calm. The vibrations of the morning air is something, if you inhale and see, you will feel the purity of nature. You will feel how light is the morning. Every morning, if you find some time to savor the morning air and say a thank you to the universe, to nature, you will see how beautiful you will feel. The next one is exhale deeply. What does exhale means? Exhale means is to let go. So many things you are holding on, so many things, thoughts, resentments, surprises, sometimes anger, sometimes non-forgiveness, sometimes some words which have been spoken to you. Exhale them, exhale them, let it go, let it go. Say sorry, ask forgiveness for yourself first and forgive other people because they even don't know what they have done. Every person, whatever they do, according to them, it is completely right. So pray that a day comes when they realize that they could have been wrong too. Similarly, pray for yourself to realize that it is possible for yourself also to be wrong. Ask forgiveness to the other for not being able to take you ahead, and ask forgiveness to yourself for not being able to take the person ahead with you. Take a deep breath and exhale. In one exhalation, let go of all that you are holding. It's easy to say that become light as a feather, but try it as a practice. If you keep on exhaling the things which you're holding on to, you will feel lighter and lighter and lighter. Exhale deeply and feel the lightness of life. Sit zazen. What is this sit zazen? Sit zazen is to sit calmly. But what is to sit calmly? Is it to just sit down and not think anything? How is that possible? The moment you sit down and close your eyes, innumerable memories, innumerable thoughts will just keep on coming. Who is right? Who is wrong? What did you do? To whom did you do? What has been done to you? Countable and uncountable thoughts rushing and rushing and rushing. Then what it is should a person do? They should calmly sit down and know that you are not responsible for the entire universe, but you are responsible for your own self. Take a moment to acknowledge your own beauty. Take a moment to thank for the beautiful things in your life. Take a moment to smile. Take a moment to breathe in happiness. Take a moment to choose happiness by sitting there calmly. Choose happiness again and again, again and again, again and again. Sit zazen. Sit with the beauty of Zen. Sit with the simplicity of life. Just imagine a cowherd boy has just driven the cows and is sitting under a tree, calmly relaxing himself for a while. The next one, the most important one, make time to be alone. Is this not something which we all are missing? We always keep the burden of our expectations on others. Most of the times we use the word as, you made me feel like this, you did this to me, you and you. It's all the time we are behind something or someone, holding them responsible for our lives, as if they would have done everything right, our life would have been a heaven. Sorry, that is not the truth. The truth is, you are the one who are born in the earth with a purpose of your own. Whomever you meet, they are also born on earth with a purpose of their own. You cannot decide for them what they have to do, as equal as they cannot decide for you what you need to do. This trying to be alone is to let you know that you had once come alone to this earth as a stranger, knowing no one. And now, since you are having so many people whom you know, you have forgotten that your true space is to be alone. Alone does not mean closing doors to everyone and sitting alone, not in a mood to meet anyone. Alone means a happy choice. A happy choice to sit down and listen to yourself. A happy choice to think that I am responsible for my thoughts, for my life, and I am sorry if I have ever held anyone else apart from me accountable for whatever is happening in my life. Sit there, take time for your own self, and spend time alone to retrospect on your thoughts, to retrospect on life, to retrospect on your family, on your children. But find time to be just you, just yourself, you, your breathing, your thoughts, you, yourself. Acknowledging that you are present, you have taken birth on this earth, you have a noble purpose, you have a noble beauty. Just being with yourself is the greatest help, my friend, is the greatest help which you can do to yourself. Do it. Take time to be alone. No one in this world belongs to you. No one in this world can hold on to you forever. You have to let go of them and they have to let go of you. So why not find some time alone in the calmness of space to find your own true self, to search for the purpose for which you have come, to sit down and love everybody in your heart, to sit down and ask forgiveness, to sit down and find out ways that you can be thankful to others. This is a beautiful one. To have a conversation with a garden is such a blessing of life. Why don't you once sit down in a garden and talk to the leaves and plants? Just share with them your project plans. Share with them your next assignments. Share with them secretly whom you love. Share with them that how much you await for people you love. Share with them what is the emotion you are going through. Just give yourself to a garden for a while, like a beloved gives herself in the hands of a lover. Try to give yourself to the garden and see how the garden takes over, and see how the garden sits there and heals your wounds, and see how the garden assures you that everything will be all right, because everything is all right. Whatever has happened, whatever is happening, and whatever will happen is all happening in the right space, sequence, and time. Accept the beauty of life. Accept the creativity of life. Accept the good. Accept the equalities. Accept the anomalies. Accept everything about life. When you accept, you will see, you will feel like the garden who is accepting you for your conversation. The garden is not judging you for what you are sharing. The garden is taking care of you. The garden is loving you. And the garden is simply waving her beautiful hand on your face, telling you that everything is all right as it was always. The last one, express your mind, but not in words. My friends, if I can explain this to you in words, it would be a miracle. Life's biggest challenge and the biggest blessing is words. Words are everything. Words are that connect us. Words are that destroy us. Words are that make fail in love with each other. Words are that can take you close to someone. Words are that can take you far away from someone. Words are everything. Sometimes I wish there were no words, and by seeing each other's eyes, we could have felt each other's love. But where the words come from, and then words and words and words, meanings and meanings and meanings, interpretation of meanings and meanings and meanings. Among these words, if you stop a while and just express your mind to somebody without speaking to them, just convey your love to them through the mind, and you see how they will reciprocate to your love, because we are expressing not through words. When you use words, you judge. When you don't use words, you don't think, but you express your thoughts. Think on this, what you think about this beautiful thought. This is the book which I wanted to share with all of you. And finally, I want you to take a moment with yourself and have a wonderful life. Thank you so much.